This is my Kubota BX2380. Today I'm going to be changing the gearbox oil on the Mower Deck. I've got 49.9 hours on it, and so I'm going to be doing my 50-hour change of that oil. The Mower Deck is a model number RCK60B23BX. And then the manual says that once you do the 50-hour change, that they state to change the oil at every 150-hour interval thereafter. Now before I pull the Mower Deck off, I'm going to want to get the gearbox oil warm. So what I'm going to do is fire up the tractor and let the Mower Deck run for a few minutes to get that oil, so when I do pull the Mower Deck down, it'll drain easier. Okay, now that that's warmed up, I'm going to go ahead and pull the Mower Deck off. So here we see the gearbox. The front of it would be that direction. So from here forward, that's the front of the tractor, the way it would be mounted. And obviously this is the left side. And then this is the universal that will go back to the drive shaft to hook up to the. And this is your fuel plug. That will require a 22mm socket. These two plugs are 12mm. And this is your, the middle one is your check. That's what the level goes to this. And then this is your drain. So to aid in getting the oil out of that gearbox quicker, I took this cement block with a 2x4 on the chute end and lifted it up in the air so that it would be on an angle. So once all the plugs were pulled out, back here I put a piece of foil as a base, put it around the belt, tucked it up underneath around the belt and back around here. Then I've got some of this oil soaked material, and I put that down as a bedding, and when I pulled the plugs, just let it come out, and then I would just take some shop towels and then soak that up as it came out. And again, just left this on here as the bedding, so it wouldn't be so messy, and letting it drain just like that. Now we'll take a look here. The fuel plug has a gasket. This one's perfectly fine. I'm going to reuse it. You know, I don't have another one. I actually didn't think about this. I should have. But I'm going to reuse that. It looks fine. The next time I change it, I'll definitely change that. And I'll keep an eye on it here. Your inspection and drain plugs both have these little washers with rubber impregnated around them. They both look fine. So I'm going to reuse those also. But again, I'll change those at the 150 hour mark. Now the manual will tell you to use an oil SAE 90 with a rating of GL 5, and this one does have that. Got this from the dealer, from the Kubota dealer, when I was actually buying some other transmission fluid and stuff, and he says this is what they use in the shop, so that's what I'll be putting in here. Okay, the oil has drained completely. I just let it set there and keep checking it around the hole here with a paper towel, and it has stopped draining. I'm going to reinstall these two small plugs. I've checked them for any dirt around anywhere, wiped them off if there was. So it doesn't give any torque spec that I have found. So I'm just going to put them on, you know, gently, I guess is the word. We want to keep that one off. So the drain one we're going to put on, we need the inspection one off so that when we fill it up, we get it to the top. Okay, so let me take off the oil soak and everything. Okay, that actually worked out pretty well. There's a little bit of oil down here, down in here, that I'll just soak up. Some of these towels, paper towels. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Yeah, just wipe this off. So there was just some that's up in here. Very nice. That'll work out very well. Made it not quite so messy. Okay, so I'm ready to refill this with the gear oil. But what I wanted to do, this top part is flat and should be parallel with everything somewhat. So what I did is I put this 2-foot level on top in this direction, and also I checked it in this direction to make sure that it was level. So now when I fill it up and I go to the inspection port here, then we should be good as far as the fluid level. Okay, right there. Oops. Hey, I got a little messy right there. No big deal. We'll wipe that off. Alright. So I'll wipe the rest of that off. As soon as I started to see a little come out here, I put the plug in, and I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up. Just like that. To finish it up, I'm going to clean that off and then put the top plug in. Now we're going to put the top cap, the filler cap on. Had I not had, this is easy to do, had I not had the camera to contend with, I was trying to stay out of the way of the camera, and so that's why I got a little bit on here. Otherwise I would have come in from this side and tipped it, would have been fine. But in any event, now I'm going to put the filler plug on. And when I did these, I did not change the orientation of the gaskets. They're the same. And they look fine. So this is what is left over from a full quart, even though I spilt some of that. So it doesn't take much oil at all. Okay, to complete the maintenance of this before I install it back onto my tractor, I'm going to do these grease zerks. There's 7 of them. One here, one here, one there, one here, there, and the net pulley. I will also grease the zerk on the other end of this drive shaft.